everybody, it's Lori here today with a haul from Vintage Chic Scents. I'm so excited. This was my first pre-order from them, and I ordered this, early on. One of my first orders that I placed, at least one of my first pre-orders, and I'm so excited to share that with you today. It was the Schitt's Creek. Love saying that on YouTube, but I do love the show. I will say I absolutely love the show. It's hilarious, and yeah, absolutely love it. So I want to show you what I got. Before we jump into all of that, I want to welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to subscribe and become a part of the channel. It's always great to see some new subscribers and people commenting and, interacting with the video. I want to welcome you back if you're a returning visitor or subscriber. I'm so glad that you're a part of this channel. Okay, so there were different shapes available. There were some hearts, there were some roses, there were souffles and loaves. I did get 2 loaves, so hang on till the end for those. And you'll want to hang on to find out which scents were my favorite as well. You're going to have to tell me in the comment section down below if you took advantage of this pre-order and what were your favorites that you got. Okay, so I will put the information down below if you're interested in ordering. And I will say, I'm sure there were samples. I'm sure this order has been sitting here for a little while waiting for me to do this video. And, between my son and I, sometimes it's just like, I want to try that one, just, throw it in a warmer. So, in the essence of full disclosure, I'm sure there was some, but they're not in the box any longer, or there were some, but they're not in the box any longer, so we're going to move on. All right, so we have the roses that we're going to go over first, so you can see what they look like there. And this first one is Rosebud Motel, and it's cinnamon buns and blueberry muffins with coffee and extra whipped cream. So let's give it a sniff and get my lipstick all over the package because, that's just what we do here, right? Oh, that is so good. And I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to order this, and I just figured, throw it in the bag, throw it in. And I am so glad I did, and I will tell you, this is one of the ones that I picked up extras of. And it's so funny how that works. And it's crazy because, the thing that you're craving at the time that you place your order may be totally different by the time you receive it. But, I digress. So I am smelling the blueberry. I get a creaminess in here, so I'm assuming that's whipped cream. I don't smell a lot of coffee, I will say. I don't know if that'll come out more, when I warm it, but coffee tends to take over a lot of blends, so that's okay. And I will say there's not a ton of cinnamon either, which is good because there was a time there, quite a long time, that my nose said enough after the holidays. It was like peppermint and cinnamon. It was over. It was over it. I'm starting to come back around and I'm liking those scents again. So thank goodness, because I did like those for quite a while. But anyway, I don't want to overdo any one scent because we don't want to have that happen again. But this is just so nice. This really, to me, reminds me more of walking into a bakery than it does, like the Rosebud Motel. I can only imagine what that really smells like. But anyway, it really does kind of remind me of a bakery, and this is delicious. So after this review goes up, several of these will be in my warming basket. You know it, coming up in this next month. Okay, this next one was another one I was hesitating on, but it's a little bit Alexis there, and it's strawberries and cream, cinnamon and sugar, and vanilla smoothies. So for the same exact reason, I was a little concerned about the cinnamon, but I thought, you know what, let's just give it a go. And it's really, you get a touch of cinnamon, but it's way more strawberries and cream to me. And very, very creamy. So I can definitely sense that there's like, it says vanilla smoothie, but maybe like a vanilla ice cream type of thing. Yeah, it is so nice. It's a good strawberry. I'm going to really enjoy this one. I'm glad I took the chance on both of these and picked them up. Another one that I picked up, which I had no doubt I would like, is Simply the Best. Love this part in the show. It is gooey batter, smoked vanilla, fresh rolled dough, buttery vanilla, marshmallow fireside, and a hint of sugared almonds. So let's sniff this one. Oh, this is so good. I definitely get it's just such a beautiful, another beautiful bakery scent to me. I definitely get the almonds. That's the first thing I notice when I pop this open. Every time I sniff this, and I've sniffed it a couple of times. Yeah, it just smells like, to me, a really good almond dessert. Maybe like one of those almond, I want to say like, is it like a crescent roll or like some kind of Danish, maybe like an almond Danish. What else is in here? I mean, I don't get a lot of that smokiness. So if you're afraid of that and you were afraid it would be too much like fireside-ish, it's not. I mean, that's got to be in the background, and maybe that will come out a little bit on warm. This to me just, and it's not cherry, so I know a lot of people don't like the cherry almond. It's not at all. This smells like just a beautiful, flaky, buttery, like doughy type of bakery goodness treat. I don't know. With some almonds maybe sprinkled on top. That's what it reminds me of. It's so lovely. And I picked up another one of these. Definitely picked up another one. And I'm going to say the last one, but I'll tell you what happened to my last one here. But second to last one is this. I can't do it the way Alexis says it. Ooh, David, I can't do it. It is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla. I say it that way too, and Palo Santo. So there we go with that one. So let's give this a sniff. So I really like tobacco scents, and I like some, I'm figuring out, some Palo Santo. I don't know exactly how I feel about this one. I don't feel like it's enough of the tobacco. It feels way more Palo Santo to me than it does the tobacco. So I have some other tobacco scents that I may mix in with this one just to amp it up a little bit. I'm not sure about this one. I'm going to give it a try without it first and see if that comes out more on warming. But if not, this one I might have to doctor it a little bit, because I will say this is probably, out of all of them, is my least favorite. But that's okay. I mean, I don't have to love everything. But yeah, this particular Palo Santo is not, I think I like it a little bit more in the background, and this I think is taking over a little bit too much for my nose. Okay, so what happened to my last rose? Well, I melted it. Oh, Lord. So anyway, it was Fold in the Cheese. That's another one of my favorite episodes. I had to explain it to my husband, who does not watch the show, and my son, who also does not watch the show. So I had to explain that whole thing to him, and now, so that's our big joke. My husband is a chef. I don't think I've mentioned that on the channel before, so it's kind of funny to talk about that scene. So he kind of brings that up every once in a while. So anyway, I have melted that one, and I have purchased a couple more of that one. That was on the order. It just smells like the most delicious cherry and cream cheese topped Danish to me. And then you really get the graham cracker crumbs in that particular fragrance. They nailed every fragrance note or scent note on that particular one, and I really enjoyed it. And so yeah, I got a couple of more. I wanted to melt that first to see if it translated when it was melting the same that was on cold sniff, and it did. So I had to try it out before I placed my order. So there's that. So it's no longer part of this order, but I wanted to share that with you so you knew, where that one went. Okay, so let's jump in. I get itchy nose. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the cinnamon. I'm kind of thinking it might be the cinnamon, but we will press on. The next ones that I picked up were these beautiful heart shapes, and they are very, very hefty sizes. So let me open these up and we'll go through what I grabbed. Okay, so this one is totally upside down. So let's just take one of these out and show. I mean, this is a nice hefty piece, very, very thick there. That's nice. So this one is Happy Birthday, Mr. President. It is decadent birthday cake topped with fresh strawberries and dusted with pink sugar. So I love anything with pink sugar, one of my favorites. This is just absolutely delicious, and I really, really like this strawberry. I don't like every strawberry in wax. There are some vendors, unfortunately, that I have just decided I can't. If it's not like strawberry pound cake, I can't order it. I don't know, these sleeves are falling. I can't order it from them. So anyway, so this particular fresh strawberry is beautiful. I really, really enjoy this. And the cake is really, really nice. The pink sugar isn't too dominant, but you still get that fragrance in here, that scent note in here. Really, really nice. So I'm glad I picked this one up. Okay, so the next one is Kissing Booth, which is strawberry, sweet cream, and rich vanilla cupcakes. Definitely strawberry heavy, I think, on this order. Yeah, I really like this one. And this is really, I mean, I'm smelling, it smells like whipped cream. Strawberry whipped cream, that's what it smells like. So like maybe you cut up some strawberries and put some whipped cream over top of them. I don't know how much cupcake I'm getting, but I guess it gives it a little bit of a depth to it. I mean, it's different than a strawberry pound cake because the predominant note for me is really the whipped cream. It's like a strawberry whipped cream. So I really like this one as well. Next one is Pink Chiffon Jackie O, which is rich vanilla bean cake topped with whipped marshmallows and pink chiffon. So we have that there. Lots of beautiful colors, or pinky color and pink type colors, right? Yeah, I have a lot of nice pastels that are going to go, I guess, good for Easter because we're past Valentine's Day now. Yeah, this is really nice. This is also a really nice, like, whipped cream with that pink chiffon in here. This is really, really just pretty fragrance. It's just really, really nice. It could almost be like a body care, truly. It's really pretty. Again, not super cakey. I'm really getting a lot of the whipped cream elements in these, but really nice. Then we have My Bloody Valentine, which is blood red strawberry cake, drizzled with cherry pie filling and topped with sugared strawberries. So some more strawberry goodness. Yeah, and it's funny because you can smell that sugared strawberry aspect. It almost is like a candy like fragrance in a good way though. I get the cherry that's kind of in the background. So if you don't like cherries, I mean, you can smell it here, but it's not in a cherry cough syrup kind of way. It's almost like, you know, strawberry and cherry candy like fragrance. That is really, really nice. I like that a lot. So yeah, it smells like you get the cake aspect of it drizzled with the sauce. So even like a cherry, like they said, a filling or cherry sauce type of component. And then maybe you've got that sugar, you know what I'm talking about, the strawberry kind of sugar that you sprinkle on top. So that is really nice. Yummy. And the last one is He's Just Not That Into You. Why is that hard to say? It is Palo Santo, vanilla lace, and chestnuts and brown sugar. I don't know why I'm having a hard time opening these. Let's see. Now, it's funny because this is a better Palo Santo. Maybe it's just because, I don't know. I'm sure it's the same. I don't know. It smells different to me. But this, I like this one way more than the other one that I had. And maybe it's just the combination of what's in it. Maybe with the vanilla lace kind of softens it a little bit. And the chestnuts and brown sugar. I like this a lot more. Yeah, this one I definitely like. And, you know, I'm going to be happy with this one. And lipstick, of course. But, yeah, this is much better. It's a nice smoky fragrance. And you get that vanilla lace in here. Softened a little bit with that chestnuts and brown sugar, giving it a little bit of a sweeter quality. I like this one a lot more, and I'm going to enjoy melting that one. Okay, so moving on to the souffles that I got. This first one here is Milk Glass, which is wild berry cake batter and sugar milk. So let's open this one up. Yeah, I get that sugar milk. It is so good. And the cake batter, yes. It's a nice berry fragrance in here. This is just so delightful. Oh my goodness. I am figuring out that I love sugar milk and wax, and this is fantastic. I hope it's not going to be too light, because that is a that I can see becoming a favorite of mine. This next one is a Nuts Beach Party Punch, which is a fruit punch blend of orange, strawberry, pineapple, and pistachio right there. Yeah, it's so funny because it smells almost like a Hawaiian punch type of fragrance. That's what it really reminds me of. So some kind of like high C type of fruit punch. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, that smells delightful. It's a nice sugary beverage. That's what it smells like, and it's a party punch. I did get another one of these because my son and I both absolutely loved it. So this is going to be a hit. I'm going to have to fight him for that one. Speaking of fighting him for it, we both like this one as well. First Lady's Cafe, which is tropical fruits, lemons, limes, and sugared oranges, which is volcano type, and fresh picked strawberries. We both love the volcano type. And yes, this, I mean, that's what it smells like. The fresh picked strawberries in here is really, really nice. I mean, that's what I'm smelling the most, is that volcano, which is what, the Capri Blue. Oh, this is just absolutely lovely. And I did get another one. You know I had to get another one, and I had to get lipstick all over the package. But yes, I absolutely love this. We're going to enjoy that one. And the last souffle was Shamrock Shank. And it was, you know, it was at that time I was like, I don't know about mint, but we love Shamrock Shakes here. And they're out at McDonald's. I will tell you, I've had my mine for this season in case, you know, they run out, but it's a favorite here. We have mint cream and vanilla swirl milkshake topped with whipped cream. And truly, that's exactly what that smells like. It is so, oh, it's so decadent and delightful. It's just that beautiful mint swirled into the ice cream, and you get the whipped cream. It is super creamy and minty. This is absolutely fantastic. Love it. 2 thumbs up on this one. Absolutely love this. And I'm going to really enjoy melting that all year round. I'm excited. Okay, so you ready to see my loaves? Okay, so the first one I got was, here's the list. Check it twice. This is zucchini bread, sugar cookies, chestnuts, and brown sugar, gooey batter, and fresh rolled dough. Yum. And I know a lot of people were talking about this one at the time of the pre-order, and so I was like, okay, who am I to miss out? You know, the FOMO, fear of missing out, is real with me. So I'm like, nope, we can't miss out. And my goodness, I am glad that I didn't. I do get the zucchini bread, and not in a, I heard somebody say it smells like corn chips. And I'm like, oh no, really? I need that out of my head. It doesn't smell like that to me, but I was like, so now I'm like looking for the corn chip smell. I'm like, no. Sorry, I put that in your head too. You have to share it with me. If I have to hold on to that, so do you. No, this is just absolutely bakery delightful goodness. It's just a beautiful, buttery, creamy, vanilla bakery. I get the zucchini bread. It's so delightful. I don't know how much fresh rolled dough that I'm getting. It's not super yeasty. I guess that's what my point is. It's more of a sweet rolled dough, if that makes sense. So it's not like a bready type yeasty dough. This is so nice. It's not heavy on the cinnamon at all, which was my concern at the time. So this is just absolutely delicious. I mean, I get the sugar cookies. You know, I can picture the gooey batter in this, but this, I can see why there was a lot of hype on this one. Very, very good, and can't wait to dive into this one. So this one was another very hyped scent, and it is Cookie Monster. Doughy sugar cookies with buttercream frosting, dipped in icy sweet milk. And I just want to stick my whole head in this bag, which, you know, I would not. Obviously, it's not safe. It wouldn't fit in there, but oh my gosh, this is so delightful. And I can see why all of you love this. So anything Cookie Monster, I will be jumping on. I'm just going to tell you that you'll be you're going to be fighting me for the Cookie Monster items because, wow. Oh, this is just so good. I can smell that icy sweet milk, or I can picture that. It's, to me, I will say, this is what it smells like to me. It smells like frosted, fresh frosted oatmeal cookies. So you just baked some delicious sweet oatmeal cookies and you frosted them with this just delightful, I don't know, like a cream cheese type frosting, a little bit of a hint of that. It doesn't have a whole lot of the cream cheese, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like a really rich, decadent frosting. Yeah, that's what this smells like to me, and you are eating it with your glass of milk. Now, it says doughy sugar cookies with a buttercream. I can see that. So it's very close to what I'm picturing when I, smell this, but it is absolutely delightful, and anything in Cookie Monster in it, I will be picking up from this vendor. So thanks so much for joining me today on my vintage chic haul. I'm so excited, especially now that we can get to melting. And I'm going to have to hide the Cookie Monster for my son. I can see it already because both of us are going to want to melt that. And yeah, that's going to be gone soon. Let me know in the comment section down below, what is your favorite from Vintage Chic? If you didn't pick up from this order, just overall, what is your favorite fragrance that you think I should definitely grab on her next, anytime she puts it up. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.